Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Sunday, 18th of August 2024. From the history point of view, in 1945, Subhash Chandra Bose's death anniversary, referred as Netaji, he fought for independence throughout his life, within the country and from abroad. It is widely believed that Subhash Chandra Bose died in an air crash on August 18, 1945 in the Taiwan. Starting the newspaper analyst with the newspaper, The Hindu states that Delhi election, Aam Aadmi Party starts auto rickshaw drive across the city. An auto carrying an advertisement of the Aam Aadmi Party in New Delhi. Aam Aadmi Party's Delhi convener Gopal Roy said a 14-member team will lead the drive, for which it will coordinate with drivers at all 511 stands in the national capital. The Aam Aadmi Party on Saturday, August 17, 2024, announced the launch of an auto Samvad Abhiyan at auto rickshaw stands across the city. Announcing the drive, Aam Aadmi Party's Delhi convener Gopal Roy said auto rickshaw drivers will spread the work of Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal among the public and expose the BJP's conspiracy to stop the development works in the capital. Attacking the ruling party, the BJP said whenever elections draw near, Aam Aadmi Party leaders remember auto rickshaw drivers. The drivers who were Kejriwal's brand ambassador in the 2013 and 2015 assembly elections now feel betrayed by the party. Kolkata doctor rape and murder case live. West Bengal Health Department revokes a transfer of 42 doctors. Prohibitory orders in place around RG Medical College. RAF and police personnel stand guard outside RG Hospital following the vandalism at its facility after a trainee doctor was illegally raped and murdered in Kolkata. The former principal of RG Medical College and Hospital, Dr. Sandeep Kaur, was questioned for several hours by Central Bureau of Investigation for a second consecutive day. Amidst nationwide protests and agitation over the rape and murder of a postgraduate trainee doctor in Kolkata, the West Bengal Health and Family Welfare Department has rescinded transfer orders of 42 doctors. Additionally, the Kolkata police has imposed prohibitory orders under Section 163 of PSS around the RG Medical College and Hospital for 7 days with effect from Sunday, August 18, 2024, to prevent unlawful assembly. Meanwhile, the former principal of RG Medical College and Hospital, Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, was on Saturday questioned for several hours by the Central Bureau of Investigation for the second consecutive day. In latest round of questioning, he was accused about his whereabouts on the night of the death of the postgraduate trainee, who called him to inform about the incident and his primary reaction to it, the official said. MCs of the laws are grappling with the moral opposition on Jammu and Kashmir, the statehood, Omar's participation. With the elections just a month away and none of the Abdullahs in the parliament in many years, there's growing a pressure on Mr. Omar to contest the upcoming assembly elections. Mr. Omar had decided not to contest elections in the Union Territory till statehood is restored. The Abdullahs, who had the Jammu and Kashmir's 85-year-old National Conference, are grappling with the moral position taken by Omar Abdullah on not contesting elections in the Union Territory till the statehood is restored. With elections just a month away and none of the Abdullahs in the parliament in many years, there's growing a pressure on Mr. Omar to contest the upcoming assembly elections. The entire NC leadership has requested Omar Abdullah to contest elections. It is the party's parliamentary board that will decide on the chief ministerial candidate for the upcoming assembly election, senior NC leader Ajay Sadhotra said. Magnitude of 7.0 earthquake strikes off Russia far east. A magnitude 7.0 earthquake struck off the coast of Russia's far eastern Kamchatka Peninsula early on Sunday morning local time, according to the Regional Earthquake Monitoring Service. The local emergency ministry said tremors were felt along the coast, including in the region's capital, Petropavlovsk, Kamchatka. According to the Hindustan News, stated that skilled workforce a must for a developed India. Gopinath. International Monetary Fund Deputy Managing Director Geeta Gopinath left with an N.K. Singh, chairman of the 15th Finance Commission at the Diamond Jubilee Conference of Delhi School of Economics. New Delhi, India will need a highly skilled and educated workforce to transition to the developed economy, along with a larger investment to wipe out gaps in the critical infrastructure, Geeta Gopinath, the first Deputy Managing Director of the International Monetary Fund, said on Saturday. The India-born economist spoke at a chat session with the N.K. Singh, chairman of the 15th Finance Commission, as a part of the ongoing Diamond Jubilee Conference of the prestigious Delhi School of Economics. Singh asked the Indian Monetary Fund's number 2 official how India should deal with the technologies such as robotization and artificial intelligence (AI), which are as much job displacing as job creating. Gopinath said the country had to make sure that its policies are not favoring automation inadvertently through tax incentives. Bengaluru residents perform pothole puja in a unique protest against bad roads on Warma Al Kasmi Day. The Gundi Puja aims to highlight the city's road maintenance issues and push for the urgent repairs. Bengaluru's infamous pothole problem is a persistent challenge that residents face on the daily, especially causing significant inconvenience to the commuters. Monsoons exacerbated the issue, with the rainwater eroding roads and exposing the deep craters. These potholes are known to cause accidents and pose safety risks to drivers and pedestrians alike. Despite repeated promises from the authorities to address the issue, the repair work often falls short, leaving residents frustrated. Was gifted Desi ghee once. Neeraj Chopra has his take on Arshad Nadeem being gifted buffalo for winning Olympic gold. Neeraj said that he has seen sportspersons being gifted with buffaloes while he grew up as well. Among the many developments that came from Pakistan's Arshad Nadeem winning a historic Olympic gold in the men's javelin final was the 27-year-old's father-in-law's announcement of the gift of buffalo for his achievement. While it is traditionally considered an honor in the area Nadeem hails from, it was a news that was met with some hilarity, including from the burly Olympic record holder himself. Never doubted that I could have better Arshad's throw. Nadeem Bello, the competition out of the water with the Olympic record throw of 92.97 meters. On his second attempt, Neeraj, who was the recurring Olympic and the world champion, thus had to cross the 90-meter mark for the first time in his illustration career in order to stand a chance of defending his title, while the crossing 90 meters is the only thing he had not done in a career in which he was won almost every title there is to win. Neeraj said that he had no doubt that he would do it on the night after the Nadeem's throw. Going towards the economy of the country from a business point of view, India needs more reforms. Favor GST rates will raise revenue. Indian Monetary Fund's Gopinath said money from the international institutions or multilateral development banks for going to be a fraction of the spending that is needed, and so countries would need to rely on domestic resource mobilization. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, the first deputy MD of the Indian Monetary Fund, Geeta Gopinath, in New Delhi on Saturday. China dominates supply of electronic components for made in India products. In the last 5 years, electronics imports from China and Hong Kong have far outnumbered imports from other major manufacturing hubs like South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, and all ASEAN countries combined. In fact, in 2023-24, electronic components imported stood at $34.4 billion, making them the fifth largest commodity to be imported to India after crude, gold, and petroleum products and coal, according to the data sourced from the Ministry of Commerce. Bank depositors with special schemes aimed at contest with the markets. According to the Bank Options Current and Saving Bank's CASA, Depositors declined during the quarter. State Bank of India's CASA depositors fell to rupees 19.41 lakh crore from rupees 19.14 lakh crore in March month of the 2024. Slower growth in the depositors had led to the increase in the cost of the funds for the banks. According to the world news, including shooting kills 2 and wounds 2 in Oakland, California. Venezuelans in Caracas and across the world demonstrate to defend opposition's victory claim. Suspected in the fatal shooting of the Virginia, sheriff's deputies at a hospital. Prosecutor says possible work stoppage and Canada's two largest railroads could disrupt United States supply chain next week. Venezuelan opposition protests as election dispute drags on. Sudan's parliamentary fighters killed 85 people in an attack on the central village, residents say. According to the Science and Tech, we have X says it is closing operations in the Brazil due to the judge's content orders. Musk in the posts on X called Morias an utter disgrace to justice and said the company could not have agreed to the judge's secret censorship and private information handover the demands. X claims Brazil's judge Alexandria de Moraes secretly threatened one of the company's legal representatives with the arrest if it did not comply with the legal orders to take down some content from its platform. Media platform X said on Saturday it would close its operations in Brazil effective immediately due to what it called its censorship orders by Brazil judge Alexandria de Moraes. X, owned by billionaire Elon Musk, claimed Moraes secretly threatened one of the company's legal representatives in the South American country with arrest if it did not comply with the legal orders to take down some content from its platform. Gunter spectral lines and the discovery of the helium. Did not know that the discovery of the helium, an element we immediately link below balloons, has an alien connection. Here a performer floats in the air with the supporters attached to helium balloons. What on earth does a gas that we normally associate with the balloons have to do with the counter-electricity in the interpretation? Everything apparently, though. To be absolutely clear, it must be stated that it all started with the observations of the sun from the Gunter before the existence of the helium on Earth was ever discovered. Spans decades. The story of the discovery of the helium is a long, drawn-out one that spans the major part of an entire century. While the Gunter episode is an important one, it comes somewhere in the middle of the entire story. To begin with, we would have to step back over 2 centuries to 1814. A lot of information regarding a substance and its structure can be derived by studying the light absorbed or emitted by it. With their ability to disperse light into measurable wavelengths, spectroscopes were about to change the way scientists studied the chemical composition of nearly everything. An unusual spectral light, the eclipse, occurred on August 18, 1868, and it was well observed by the various teams positioned in the different parts of India and elsewhere. A few days later, Poisson's observation of something unusual, a spectral line close to that of the sodium but not quite the same reached the astronomical circles. The Janssen rightly made the prediction that the line likely belonged to an element never seen on the Earth before. They also realized that using a modified spectroscope, it should be possible to view the spectral lines of the sun on any given day without having to wait for an eclipse to take place. Subclinical TB is the reason for slow drop in the TB incidence, says Soumya Swaminathan. The focus has been on improving case detection and diagnosis of people who come with the TB symptoms and in treating them. This has helped in reducing the mortality. But where things have not changed is in the incidence. Dr. Soumya Swaminathan. Bureau of Indian Standards promotes standardization for Ayush products and procedures. The Bureau of Indian Standards had already formulated an Indian standard for a cotton yoga mat. It has also identified future standardization areas covering aspects such as terminology, herbs, yoga, attire, Siddha diagnostics, and homeopathic preparations. The Bureau of Indian Standards had already formulated an Indian standard for a cotton yoga mat, with a focus on promoting safety efficacy, and quality of Ayush products and practices. The Bureau of Indian Standards has been fast-tracking standardization for Ayush sector with the establishment of Department of the Expenditure expedite the process. The Bureau of Indian Standards has formulated an indigenous to Indian standards for the cotton yoga mat, which supports the domestic manufacturers and farmers. The department has also identified future standardization areas including terminology, herbs, yoga attire, Siddha gymnastics, and homeopathic preparations, said Pramod Kumar Tiwari, Director General of Bureau of Indian Standards. Doctors protest shut down medical services in Hyderabad. A patient wait outside the closed door patient department, which was shut down as a part of the nationwide strike by doctors at Nizam Institute of Medical Science and Hyderabad on Saturday. MPs joined the protest by doctors demanding the protection of for medicals. Doctors of private hospitals too joined the nationwide still demanding protection for doctors. Thousands of doctors from both the public and private medical institutions gathering at a Dharna Chowk in the Hyderabad for the protest organized by various doctors association in collaboration with the Indian Medical Association Telangana. The 4-hour demonstration saw the strong police presence as even some members of the parliament joined the doctors in their cars. The participating association include Telangana Junior Doctors Association, Juda, Telangana Teaching Government Doctors Association, and All India Dental Students Association, among others. Several doctors addressed the crowd, voicing their concerns whenever there is a sexual assault of a woman in this country. Society often suggests that women should learn self-defense techniques. But today I want to say that a woman I have done enough. It's time the society focuses on changing the male mentality. Associate Professor of General Medicine at Gandhi Medical College, Pratibha Lakshmi said. Warangal MP Khadiyam Kavya joined in the protest and pledged to raise the issue of the safety of doctors in the parliament. Malkajgiri MP Itala Rajendra also joined the demonstration. Doctors work tirelessly in the government healthcare facilities, often in unsanitary conditions, while even patients and attendants hesitate to come. Despite providing such selfless service, they receive no protection. Government must take action, he said. Stop log gate installed in place of damaged gate at Tungbhadra Reservoir. The pressure bearing capacity of the temporary stop log gate installed in place of a gate number 19, which was washed away, being checked by the closing the remaining 32 gates on Saturday. All 33 gates of the Tungbhadra Reservoir were closed by the evening to stop the spillways discharge. Amid heavy current, the team of experts headed by the hydromechanical engineer N. Kaniha Naidu on Saturday, August 17, successfully installed the temporary stop log gate at the Tungbhadra Reservoir by putting all its 5 elements in place of the gate number 90, which was washed away late on August 10, each element of which measures 4 feet high and 60 feet in height. Was placed one on the other to create the temporary stop log gate. The engineers initially attempted to fix an element to stop the log gate manufacturing at the JSW steel plant at Torangala in Ballari district on Thursday. However, it went in vain. They then went for the second option, the one manufactured at Hosali in Kopal district, and succeeded late on Friday. The pressure withstanding capacity of the installed element was checked by reducing the spillway discharge through the gates on the both sides of gate number 19. On the other hand, efforts were on to install a temporary stop log gate to save the water in the reservoir. Engineers from JSW Steel Plant in the Torangalu and 2 private companies, Hindustan Engineering Works and Narayana Engineering Co. from the Hosapit were engaged in the manufacturing of the elements of the proposed stop log gate. When the tragedy struck, the dam was full to its brim at a full reservoir level of 1,633 feet, holding a total storage capacity of 105.788 TMCFT of water. The reservoir level, however, came down to 1,623.32 feet, holding 71.139 TMCFT of water on the Saturday morning. The storage further came down by evening to around 70 TMCFT. The reservoir lost almost 36 TMCFT of water in 1 week. At last, there is a famous quotation said by Sir Mokashingundam Vishwasvarya. Birth anniversary 15 September 1861 up to 14 April 1962. Also referred to by his initials MV, was an Indian civil engineer, administrator, statesman who served as the 19th Diwan of Mysore of 1912 to 1918. Vishwasvarya is regarded in India as one of the foremost civil engineers whose birthday, 15 September, is celebrated every year as the Engineers' Day in India, Sri Lanka, and Tanzania. He is also often regarded as the maker of modern Mysore. According to the Prajavani and Kanda language newspaper, he is also most popular figure in the southern Indian state of Karnataka. Vishwasvarya worked as a civil engineer for the government of British India and later as a Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Mysore. For his service to British India, he was appointed CIE and later knighted KCIE for his services to the Kingdom of Mysore and the Republic of India. He was awarded the Bharat Ratna by the Government of India in 1955. The way to build a nation is to build a good citizen. The citizens should be efficient, of good character, and possess a reasonably high sense of duty. Mokashagundam Visvesvarya, M. Visvesvarya, also says a very famous quotation. She says that to give real service, you must add something which cannot be bought or measured with money. Okay, thank you.